Well, my YouTube channel is officially dead. This little guy will be our starter character, so let's just go ahead and slap him in the starter player right here. Yippee, it works. Now go ahead and plop in a sword from another game, and whoa, look at that. And I went ahead and made some enemies, and as you can see, the sword works. It targets them and attacks them. I went ahead and got to work on the lobby, so enjoy the time lapse. Here's the finished product. Still needs a little bit of UI work. I then got to work on making the lobby appear based on how close you are to the lobby. As you can see, I move back and forth and it appears and disappears. And then I made it so that whenever the UI was visible, it kind of turned all the other players invisible so you could see the UI better. Perfect, it works. I went ahead and got to work on the client application for creating lobbies through the server, and you'll see it works right here. As you can see, it successfully spits out our data. And then I take that data and put it into a GUI so that you can join the lobby. Okay, great, it works perfectly. Then I went ahead and made the party frame for where you can start, kick players, and manage all that other stuff. Which currently is really just a blank frame where you can kick people. And then I got to work on naming your lobby, which as you can see I named it High. I went ahead and got back to work on the UI work, such as making max players and a leave and start system, which the start system currently does not work, but the leave system does. Now I'm going to make the create lobby button and the start lobby button, as well as some other buttons. Alright, so now we got all the buttons working, and then as you can see I can rename my lobby to my username, and I gotta fix that bug. But now you can see here I can create the lobby, and I can leave or start it. I went ahead and created requirements and maps. I went ahead and created map data as well as some selection and drop down systems. As you can see on the map creation, I can select the grasslands map, and I can set the lobby name, and then I can set the max players right here and create a lobby. I went ahead and booted up a team test right here, and as you can see I create my lobby, and on the other page I check, and as you can see I can join it, and from my host I can kick myself, and as you can see it kicks it in real time and I can join back, and as you can see my host can start it but the other player can't. I went ahead and added some more features such as the minimum level, and then I even made an average system where you can actually see the average level of the lobby you're trying to join. As you can see here, I can go ahead and name my party, create the maximum players, and then the minimum level allowed, change the map, and you can see it work. So that's enough for the lobby system now. Let's get to work on the actual gameplay. So I got the NPCs to work and follow you around. Currently this sword does not work yet, but that's what we're going to be doing next. I made some of the controller modules more compact, and as you can see that whenever you get close to them they start to attack you. I'm going to add some balancing features later. So the one thing I kind of dislike about this is the fact that the arms are invisible and your sword does not really move with the camera. So I'm going to make a viewport system. But before I do that, woo, fancy out the bar. So while creating the viewport, I kind of ran into some rigging complications, especially with the arms being a bit of a longer size than regular players. And so this ended up creating some complications with creating the viewport, as well as some problems with the tool being gripped correctly. So for this reason I had to scrap it, but I did add some more balances to NPCs. I then created a necromancer system for friendly and non-friendly NPCs. I went ahead and made a way bigger simulation, and I gave the necromancer a very powerful sword. I then went ahead and added some better animations for AIs. Now as you can see the health bar works, and I'm getting to work on some lag issues. I understand that there might be lag on the server. Unfortunately I'm going to have to cut it short there. This will be part 1, look out for part 2 later.